Jackson Ridley held his daughter's small hand. The parking lot sun beat down mercilessly. 5-year-old Ella skipped beside him cheerfully. "Daddy, why do cars break sometimes?" she asked with innocent curiosity and wonder. Jackson smiled despite his exhaustion from work. Every moment with Ella mattered deeply. A woman stood beside her stalled car. Steam rose from under the hood. Her elegant dress was wrinkled with sweat. Kara Whitmore checked her phone with frustration. The important meeting would start soon. Her car had chosen the worst moment. "Daddy, that lady looks sad," Ella observed. Her compassionate heart noticed everything around them. Jackson looked toward the struggling woman. "Should we help her?" he asked. Ella nodded with enthusiastic agreement and kindness. "Yes, Mommy always helped people too." Jackson approached Kira with gentle confidence. "Excuse me, need some help there?" His voice carried warmth and sincerity. Kira looked up with grateful relief. "My car just died," she explained. "I'm not very good with engines." "Let me take a look," Jackson offered. He rolled up his sleeves immediately. Ella stayed close to Kira curiously. "What's your name?" the little girl asked. "I'm Kira," she replied with sweetness. "I'm Ella, and that's my daddy." While Jackson worked under the hood, Ella talked freely with her new friend. "My mommy went to heaven," she said. Her innocent words carried deep sadness. "Daddy tries really hard, but work. He's always busy fixing other things." Kira's heart ached for this precious child. She knelt down to Ella's eye level. "Your daddy seems very special," she said. "He stopped to help a stranger." Ella nodded with serious 5-year-old wisdom. "He helps everyone but forgets himself." "There, that should work now," Jackson announced. The engine purred back to life. Kira felt overwhelming gratitude toward this stranger. "Thank you so much," she said. "You saved my entire day today." Ella tugged on Kira's elegant coat. Her eyes held a question, too. "Can you be my mommy?" she whispered. The parking lot fell completely silent. Jackson froze with shock and embarrassment. Kira's eyes filled with unexpected tears. "Ella, you can't just ask people," Jackson started with obvious mortification and concern. "It's okay," Kira interrupted him gently. She looked into Ella's hopeful eyes. "Maybe we could be friends first," she suggested, with tender understanding and care. "Friends can become family," Ella replied wisely. Her simple truth touched both adults. Kira handed Jackson her business card. "If you like," she offered carefully, "maybe coffee sometime with your daughter." Days passed before Jackson called her number. His loneliness battled with protective instincts. Ella asked about the pretty lady. "When will Kira come visit again?" she pleaded with hopeful eyes and longing. She smelled like flowers and kindness. Their first coffee meeting felt natural immediately. Ella chattered excitedly about school and dreams. Kira listened with genuine interest and affection. Jackson watched his daughter bloom again. The missing piece was becoming visible. "You don't have to do this," Jackson said when Ella played at distance. "She gets attached quickly," he warned. "I don't want her hurt again." Kira squeezed his hand with understanding. "I'm not going anywhere," she promised. Weeks turned into months of growing friendship. Kira attended Ella's school plays proudly. She taught her to braid hair. Jackson found himself looking forward eagerly to their family dinners and movie nights. "I love you both," Kira confessed. They sat on Jackson's couch together. Ella slept between them after stories. "I've given you a family too," she whispered with emotion and gratitude. "I was lonely before meeting you." 1 year later, Jackson proposed carefully. Ella had helped pick the ring. "Will you marry us both?" he asked. Kira said yes through happy tears. "Can I call you Mommy now?" Ella asked with pure joy and excitement. At their small wedding ceremony last spring, Ella served as flower girl proudly. "My daddy fixed her car," she announced to guests with obvious pride, "and she fixed our hearts instead." The reception was filled with laughter. Jackson and Kira danced as newlyweds. Ella joined them on the floor. "We're a real family now," she declared with satisfaction and complete happiness. That night, tucking Ella into bed, Kira whispered a bedtime story softly. "Once upon a time," she began, "a little girl asked a question." Ella smiled sleepily at the memory, "and changed 3 lives forever." "Mommy," Ella said before drifting off, "will you always stay with us?" Kira kissed her forehead with love. "Always and forever, my sweet girl." Jackson stood in the doorway watching. His heart was finally complete. Years later, they returned to that parking lot where everything began. Ella, now older, remembered the day. "Can she be my mommy?" she repeated. "That's when our family started," she said. Sometimes the best questions create miracles.